What is up, my brothers and sisters?
Were you live when I said that?
No,
Oh.
no. Did you see the very first comment? Vinny Shepard says, "You're on time like my wife." And you know, you never quite know with Vinny. Everybody that knows Vinny, he's very.
We did just get some bad news, so
He's well, yeah. He's very straight faced. Keith, don't listen. Don't chime in. Let's not play pile on here. They're all sisters. All right, hold on. I've unleashed the beast. What's up, everybody? I don't know. They look just like yellow circles to me. Oh, that's his greeting. Yellow.
oh.
That's like Bob Rumbleseed. Jumbo. Get down on it. What's up, my brothers and sisters? So we're on tonight because I said that at 2,500 we would go and pick a name, and I think we're at 2,502, and it happened today. And this is the first I've been able to go live, but we're all here together. We're all hanging out, being cool. So we got to talk about this. Let's talk about some kind of rules. Let's talk about a little bit of etiquette. Let's talk about how this is going to happen. Monday morning is opening day of walleye season. I had to stop and think for a second. I'm like, what was I just about to say? Opening day of walleye season. Let's call this meeting to order. I have picked a name. So we hit 2,500 subscribers. Thank you, everybody. Woohoo! Walleye Fest, rock on. Awakening Angler. I love it. I love it. We're doing a lot of fun stuff, man, and it's you can really feel the wheels start turning. You know, I always I love that. I love that old like Western metaphor of the image of that steam engine, the train, you know. And when they first take off, they gun it, and it's so heavy behind them.
I've been told to keep you on track.
Don't listen to them. You only listen to me.
We don't need any metaphors. We get it.
When he guns it, it takes a little time before those wheels grab. It's steel on steel. And then once it does, it starts to pull. They ease into it. They and then all of a sudden, you're getting up towards full speed, and you jam it right into overdrive. Right on with more. And now you're just going down the tracks. That's where we're right like this. Things are coming. Things are coming. Things are coming. We were just talking about 500 like 2 days ago. We're at 650 for tickets. Okay. It's going up by the minute almost. We need to keep that momentum going. It benefits everybody for more people to be involved, because the more people, the more money, and the bigger the prize. And you could really be talking about some really big numbers. First prize could be $4 or $5 grand. That's incredible for a weekend of fishing. It costs you $25 and some food and some drinks. So Monday morning is opening day. Hold on. Let's check tape. All right. Let's go see who's here. We got 25 people on right now. If you bought a Walleye Fest ticket, hold on. What's going on here? What are you guys doing? You had one job. You guys got one job. Keep me in line. One job. Let's see who's here. Vinny Shepard, Keith Horns. We've heard enough from that peanut gallery. Louis LaPlante, Merlin. What's up, Wiz? Rumble Seed. How you doing, Bob? Dave Muldoon, Mike Urema, Stephen Eddy. 3 wake ups or 4? Who's counting? Monday morning. That's what we're getting ready to talk about. Monday morning. Stephen Eddy, Gary Walters, E-Trix. What's up, Eric? Rob Grubb, Bob Bender. E-Trix, bought my ticket today. Guess I'll be fishing from the shoreline. Listen, you could stand at the boat ramp like this. You know, maybe hike up your shorts, show a little leg. Say, listen, I got bait. You know, I got worms. If you got an empty seat, I got worms. You know, although I wouldn't be surprised if somebody from shore wins it. But you know, here's one of the things that I was talking about it today with somebody. The thing that's so exciting is the unknown, is seeing who's going to bring in what. It's a big fish derby. It's not about how many, it's about one big fish. And man, you're going to see some big ones. And so, I mean, like I would love, I know this is frowned upon. I would love to do a pool of you know, whatever you would call it, odds on what the winning size you think is going to be. Like even tonight, like, what do you guys think? You know, now most everybody has watched the video we did up there with the people at the hatchery. If you were at the OLA meeting 2 nights ago or last night or whatever it was, the hatchery manager said again that the fish look much healthier this year. The overall number of adult walleyes is down in the lake, which is what they wanted, which will make bigger fish. That's the same. I guess you have to think, what do you want out of your fishery? Do you want more or do you want better or bigger? And somewhere there's a balance there, depending on what people want. It's kind of like, you know, 3 points on one side or 6 points or better in the deer hunting world, you know, or 8 points or better or whatever. You know, if you live in South Texas, you're not going to shoot a spike or a prong. You know, you're waiting for bullwinkle to come out, or you know, and but what do you think's going to win it? Like, what do you think the winning fish is? 20, okay. And how big does a big one start? 25 inches, I would think. So 25 inches seems pretty easy to beat. 26 inches, 27. And once it gets north of 27, you know, according to everything of record, there's never been a 30-inch walleye caught. And I know there's been some in the high 28s. But if there's one that big, there's 130. So, like, you think, what's it going to take to win it? 27, 27 and a half? You know, I'm curious to see what everybody thinks, you know, but I think about that. Like, wow, I wonder how big it's going to be. You know, I can't wait to see it. And how incredible would it be if somebody broke the 30-inch barrier during the Derby? Like, that would be, I don't know. I mean, on a positive note, that would be an incredible story. This is a nationally known lake, and anything that happens for a first would be cool. But man, the guy that caught that, if he caught it during the Derby, oh man, everybody would know about it. Everybody would know about it. Let's see, where are we? John Burrows, what's up, buddy? John came home, went and got himself some donuts. The 10 pounds he lost in Florida over the winter, playing pickleball 5 times a day, is now going to be gone, courtesy of Country Glazed and coffee. Yeah. And you know what? You want to know the worst part about it, John, is they're open early. They're open super early, so you can get it on the way to the boat in the dark, as you try to beat me out to the spot every day. Tim Graver, good evening. Aaron Lussier. Let's see. Let me hold on. Everybody's in here. Tammy, Mike Hoover, Scott Duranda, Rob H, Lieutenant Sam. Lieutenant Sam. I made me think of the guy from Forrest Gump, Lieutenant Dan. What's up, Bill Morey? Hate all those ads on YouTube before you can watch. Correction at midnight. Mark Webb, good evening. Orange Jesus, love that name. Hi, everybody. Happy Thursday to all. Thad Lance. What time does Walleye Fest start? 12:01. 12:01 a.m. Well, I guess I shouldn't say that. I guess it's midnight. I guess it's 12:00:00. Yeah, that would be the start of Saturday as soon as it turns midnight. Ba-ding! Everybody be casting. Maybe 30.
I gotta buy a ticket so I can cast off the dock.
Yeah, right. Courtney's going to catch one off the dock. Rob Grubb, maybe 31. My God, that would be enormous. Mike Yarima, 26 3/4. So you don't. So I think I'm going to take. Well, let's just do it. How about this? We'll do an over under. We'll do an over under. I don't know how we do this, but we'll do an over under. And I think the number's 27. I think the number's 27. And I'm going to take the over. So.
But you should say that you didn't measure any of the tagged fish, so you really don't know.
I haven't got to the tag fish yet. Did somebody say that?
No, I'm just saying. What is this for? I wasn't. Never mind. Go ahead.
She stops me, corrects me, but then says, "What are you talking about?" After correcting me. All right. So how many guys are right now going, yeah, yep, yes, yeah. Didn't know what I was talking about, but made sure that yeah, yep,
Sorry.
yep. Oh. All right, who else? So it's an over-under bet, and I don't know how we're betting or what we're betting, but it's an over-under bet. 27 is the line, and I'm taking the over. 28 1/8. Oh, Thad, I like the way you're thinking. Tammy's 22 3/4. I got to think it's going to be way bigger than that. I'll bet you. Okay, so first would be 27. So where do we think the bottom's going to be? What's the 25th place? Going to be like, what's it going to take to get on the top 25 leaderboard? Now that number might, Tammy, I think that might be in play, 22 3/4. But I think that number is going to be 23. And I'm going to take the over on that. I think you're going to have something bigger than 23 to make the board. And bigger than 27 to win it. Look at me. I'm a trendsetter. Bigger than 25, smaller than 28. Yes. Yeah. Boy, I'd like to see a big fish. Oh, I would love, a biggie big. But I'm agreeing with that. Should I put a voting page on the website? Can you do that? I shouldn't say that. Mark Webb is a genius, everybody, and we collectively can't thank him enough. And I hope everybody goes to the website continually just to look at the updates and see all the logos and the sponsors and to support our great sponsors, because this is Bob Johnson Walleye Fest powered by Dakota Lithium. And we couldn't be prouder to have names like that along with our other great sponsors behind us for Walleye Fest. But I'm way off track. I'm way off track. But Monday's opening day. All right. Chuck Orlando, my buddy. What's up? Walleye Fest. Nick Ford. Merlin. All right. So what we're doing here tonight is, so I hit 2,500 subscribers on the YouTube, on the interweb here. And Chris Lipinski is under. Merlin is winning the Derby with the elusive 30-incher. Right on. that happens, Wiz, you're gonna be like this, holding that giant behemoth of a walleye on every picture. They'd make you the cover of the DEC syllabus. You'd be like this. Here's the Wiz, with the big 30 entries. Like, ha ha, that's awesome. E-Trix 19. No. Rumble Seed 25th place, 12 and an 8. There will be 10 over 27. That's bold, Rob Grubb. That is bold. Chuck Orlando, 25 and 15 16ths. Chuck, we only go down to the eighth of an inch. So that would be 25 and 7/8. Which Chuck's brother-in-law, Ron, caught off Chuck's dock down here. Chuck lives downriver from me, down by the dam. I'm on the lake end. He's on the dam end. On the dam end. Damn it. Damn it, Jim. I'm just a doctor. Would rather catch the tagged fish, Daddy's new boat. The Wiz. He's conjuring up some spell. He's churning that shit up. Tammy, any walleye I catch this year will be a winner for me. Tammy, you we'll get you through. You just gotta stay with it. You'll figure him out. Oh, fucking sorry. Daddy needs a new boat. Oh, that's funny. I'm going big, shooting for the 30-inch. Chuck Orlando. Did you see Chuck, what he just said? Chuck Orlando, my partner in crime. I'll tell you, I couldn't have picked a better friend in person to do something with than my buddy Chuck. And everybody needs to make sure that because in all honesty, this was his idea. Once I told him what was going on, it was his idea. But Chuck just said live on YouTube, if someone catches a 30-incher, the pier will sponsor mounting it. Oh, Walleye Fest. That's awesome. That is awesome. And he's like, yeah, that's right, dude. Yeah, let's do it. That's how my buddy Chuck is. That's how he is. I tell you guys all the time, surround yourself with people that have solutions to problems, not people that have problems for your solutions. That's and my buddy Chuck could not be more the epitome of that. I don't care what you say. He's got a way to he'll help you figure it out. He's going to help you figure out a way to do it. Surround yourself with those people. Those people are that you start that circular flow going like this, and then all of a sudden it's just doing it on its own, and it's awesome, and it's a positive energy flow that you're perpetuating, but it comes back to you, and you're perpetuating, but it comes back to you, and it's forever energizing. That's my buddy. That's who you want to be successful. You surround yourself with people like that. That's how you do that. I can't believe he just did that. I want to see somebody win a brand new boat. I want to see somebody get their 30-inch fish mounted by my buddy Chuck. Not mounted, but paid to have mounted. That was funny, right? That was funny. That was funny. All right. Enough. The Chris Lipinski. The question is, what is the winning walleye going to be caught on? I'm going to say I1 Baits. Now, Chris Lipinski, Mike Urema, the owner of I1 Baits, with the world headquarters right over here in Phoenix, New York, a lovely drive right down the Oneida River. I would think Mike would probably say at this point something like, because I have rumor that Tim at Krenzer's is putting a bounty on the biggest fish caught out of a Starcraft, and I think he said double the bounty if it's caught out of a Starcraft bought from Krenzer's Marine in Sodas Point. So I'm hearing rumors of those kind of side things going on, So that would be like biggest fish caught in a Starcraft, biggest fish caught on a certain bait, any bait, We have a lot of wonderful, amazing tackle manufacturers around here, There could certainly be a corporate bounty to make sure that they were able to get a press grade photograph with the person that caught the biggest fish on their lure during the Derby. Like, that sounds incredibly exciting, and that's a bunch of little side things that you know that sounds fun to me. Let's keep going. Chuck, I can't believe you did that, man. That is so awesome, so incredible. Merlin and Tammy Hoover are going to get in a fist fight in the comments. Okay, everybody's I love it. There's testosterone flowing even from the women. I love it. Opening day, opening weekend. It's getting close. So we were on the dock today, and Courtney goes, "Oh my God, come over here quick." And in the spring, we have it's like my own aquarium out there, and we have all different species that you see come in for their spring fling in the river. And today, all the big bluegills came in. I don't know where they come from. They come out from underneath the dock all of a sudden one day, and they're all like this, and they're all around my boat hoist and stuff. There's a pickerel come flying through, and there's sheep's head like this, just kind of zooming along. Like, sheep's head look like they're stoned all the time. They're just kind of, like the turtles in Finding Nemo. They're just, wasn't it the turtles that were they're just like do. Smallmouth are already digging beds. I've got one underneath the boat. I've got one underneath the jet ski hoist. Water temp's 50 degrees. 50 is a magic number in the fishing world, and it's right there right now, and it's staying there. And Monday it's going to be there. I don't know what it's called, but I'm going to tell you that there was a lot of debris floating down the river today, and it's stuff coming up off the bottom. So I don't know if the lake's turning over, if that's what it's called, but it's shedding last year's stuff and it's getting ready for this year's stuff. And you can see it all over the place. And that's that looks like moss, looks like peat moss. My wife's dying laughing over there, but I haven't caught up yet. I don't even know. You can't trust Rumble Seat with a keyboard. Lieutenant Sam, there should be a guess if the winning fish was caught on live bait or artificial baits. Yeah. Cut off is what? Do you have any past Derby measurements? I do. I have a couple years of them. I don't know if I gave them the mark, but I'll give them the mark and we can put them up. I think I've got the last 5 or 6 years. Tenant saying, would be a hammer spinner tipped with a worm be live bait or artificial? What would a jigging Rap tipped with a minnow head? Well, yeah, I don't care, live or fake. I'm punching out now. What is going on here? I'm trying to catch up, and I haven't even done what I started out to do, and we're 20 minutes in. Chuck, show me your friends, I'll show you your future. That's the truth. That's the truth. Bill and Lieutenant Sam are arguing about bait or no bait. Biggest fish caught on a pontoon boat. Heinz might be willing to offer a prize for the biggest fish caught on a kosher dill. Oh my God, look at Mike Jarima. Oh my God. If the winning fish is caught on a bad boy blade bait, how about choice of a JT or a Douglas X Matrix? Oh my God, that's like a $300 prize. Holy cow. And remember, the winning fish will automatically be subject to a lie detector test. So if you think, oh, I'll just, stick this in his mouth after the fact, Big Brother will find out. Everything is fun. Everything is honest. Everything is above board. Everybody has the same chances. Don't be that guy or girl or kid. That's incredible, Mike. That's huge. That is huge. See, these are these things that make it fun. If anybody's ever been to, all those big trolling tournaments we used to do up on Lake Ontario, there's always a side pot Calcutta. I don't even know how all that stuff works. I would give people money, and sometimes they'd give me money back. I never really knew how I won or why, but a couple times I won, or at least won something. Jim Carker says, fish sodas today, and I caught my first 4-pound bass. Fish are not up in shallows yet, 52 degrees. They are here. They're all over the shallows. Chris Lipinski, Mike, I hope you're open this weekend. I need about 40 more blades colors, especially the new live series. I know, Chris, get me some too. I don't even have the live series yet. You told me they were on ration. Orange Jesus. So this is a blast. I've never fished at open water. I'm going to get out with Jim at some point this summer. All right. Let's get to what we're here to do. 45 people. Wow, that's a lot of people. I drew a name. It was number 454 at the time of the drawing. We had 649 tickets sold. So I had 649 names in the I have to download it because, as we've all found out, there's not just a regular ticket number on the ticket that we create through the website. And the people at the website place, because you can't talk to anybody, God forbid, said that you can't change it. And so there's some on your ticket up in the right-hand corner, that's some alphanumeric designator that somewhere there must be a master list to, because how else would you know the sequence because they're not all sequential. I don't know. I don't pretend to understand it. My Mark Webb, our fearless leader of the web situation, beat his head against the wall with these people. And so I have to go and download the file, and then I look, because every number in the spreadsheet, every line is numbered. So that's how I know ticket numbers. That's how we get this. That's how we've had to do it, because I have no other way. So then I go on my phone, and you just type in Google a random number generator, and you give it the two values from 1 to 649. You push the button, and it gave me number 454. So I went to the spreadsheet, and I scrolled down to line number 454, and the winner of, hold on, rules. This is for Monday morning, opening day, May 1st. I'm going fishing here in my boat on Oneida Lake. Whoever this name that I draw, that's what you're winning. To come with me opening morning, Monday morning, this coming Monday, to go fishing opening morning with me. If I call your name right now and you cannot go Monday, you have to let me know right away, because we have to do this again. And I have to get somebody else, because it's for this Monday. All right? That's what this is for. No other time yet. This is just for Monday. So if you can't go Monday, you got to let me know so I can get somebody else that can. All right. Ticket number 454. The winner's name is Austin Powers. Mr. Powers. It's not Powers. It's McIntosh. Austin McIntosh. Austin McIntosh. Austin McIntosh, I have your email address. I am going to email you, well, right now. If you're on by any chance and you're sitting there going, oh my God, he just said my name, then quick, get on here. If anybody that's on here knows Austin McIntosh, I need confirmation. I need definitive confirmation that you're getting on the boat with me Monday morning. No questions asked. I know it's Monday. I know it's a work day. That's why Walleye Fest is way cooler than opening day, because we're on Saturday. All right. Saturday and Sunday. That's why Walleye Fest, just remember that. Walleye Fest is cooler than opening day. Way cooler. Yeah, Austin can't make it. Yeah, he's not. No, he's not going to. Nobody can get a hold of him. No, it's been 4 minutes. That's hilarious. Oh. So I'm going to email Mr. Powers. Oh, God. Ejects. If they can't make it, Matt, I will gladly take their place.
He also identifies.
He what? He said, I identify as Austin. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. This is Austin. No, it's not. It says Chuck Orlando. I identify as Austin. Well, your name starts with E as in Eric. Don Terry, you got to help me. These people are out of control here tonight. Lieutenant Sam must be present to win. Well, yes. 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 You must be present. You must be.
You should have done. Oh,
Mark Webb. Even my own confidant, Mark Webb, says he just emailed me. He said he can't go, but I can take his spot. Well, that's very generous of Austin, isn't it? He's a hell of a guy. And somehow he's going to see, will the real Austin please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. That's Slim Shady. That's not Austin. Powers. That's funny shit. Listen, Austin Powers is a funny movie. Oh, God, that's funny. You guys, I give you one job. Try to keep me on the straight and narrow. How hard could it be? I've already got Courtney doing that full time. Retired, I can go anytime. I'll keep that in mind, Bob Bender. All right, so that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Austin McIntosh, I'm about to send you an email. And for everybody else out there, as soon as I get confirmation from Austin Powers.
Does he have school? Did you happen to notice how old he was?
It doesn't say age. He didn't buy a youth ticket.
Oh, okay.
So, Michelle Love, please take Larry. I will pay you. Give Larry a cinder block shaped jig. Here, hold this over the edge. Oh, that's horrible. Larry's the nicest guy in the world. Oh, that's funny. I have had captains that were really adamant about that. And I don't know, do I really think a piece of fruit is going to curse my fishing trip? No, not really. And it's not even the fishing part of it. It was more the boat sinking part of it. Like the banana signifies the banana boats, which were these rickety ass old boats that came from wherever and tried to sail across some big piece of water that they had no business being out there in the boats anyways, and they would sink. And so then everybody thought the bananas were bad luck. I mean, the bananas died too. They had to go down in the salty ocean, so nobody won. But it's not really about the fishing. That's funny though. Matt, are you going to make a few trips out for Walleye Wednesday this year? You mean as a competitor, Chris? I don't know. I've fished a few tournaments before. I fished a tournament, the bass tournament once with my buddy TJ Dobbs. We launched out of Night Shores and ran. It was a late fall tournament. We ran all the way to the end of the wall at Sylvan Beach. I was frozen solid, and my face was like this the whole time because we were in his Skeeter, and he was going like 114. I never that boat was fast. My God, it was fast. Michelle Love, I'm dropping him off Monday morning. No. This isn't doggy daycare. This isn't boyfriend daycare. This isn't no. Jim Carter. Remember the good old days when you had 1,000 subscribers? Yep. Yes, I do. I keep the bananas. Listen, I'm not risking bananas. I'm not like going to start a banana tree in my boat. That's funny. All right. I'm off to I'm off to send an email to Austin McIntosh and tell him the news. And if he accepts, I will post that. If he does not accept, we'll come back and do this again, and I'll randomly generate a new number. So have a great evening. Real quick, too, this morning's live. I know towards the end I could see comments flooding by, but I couldn't read them. I didn't stop my train of thought, and when I do it from my phone, the app doesn't give me the choice to put so the comments come back up. So I don't know what was said, and for everybody that has reached out to me today and said some wonderful things, a heartfelt thank you. Like I say, I didn't get to see the comments, but I feel the love from everybody. That's a reciprocation that we go back and forth with. I love you guys and girls. You're my family that I've picked, as opposed to the family that we're born into sometimes, and that's a strong bond. And I couldn't be happier with all of us and what we're going into, and the excitement and the nerves and the anticipation of fun, of the fair is not what it used to be, and it's been through a lot of things. But when I was a kid, it was a big deal to go to the fair, and you probably were only going once. Now we might go, half the days. You never know, and but in those days, it wasn't like that. At least not for me. And growing up, that was a big deal to go to the fair. The only bad part about the fair is it was at the end of the summer. So when the fair came, which was awesome, that meant school was right around the corner, and that was not awesome. So that's kind of the thing I love about this event. I think is it's spring. Spring is so wonderful in upstate New York because we've went through the winter. And you have all of those things in the rebirth and the opening, the reopening of the lake, and and the season and everything. To me, I love them both. And it's like sunrises and sunsets. I love them both. But I love a sunrise for everything that it represents, and everything is new and fresh that day. And that sun rises and everything is aces. School is always awesome. You're a teacher, Bill. Right. By a show of hands, I'm positive that it's not. And I love you, buddy. And I'm sure you're a great teacher. I probably would have loved to have a teacher like you that was cool and is somebody that cares, is a nice person, you know. I had some great teachers. I had some great teachers. That was this morning. You know, I have some great teachers that left lasting impressions on me for my life. Thanks, Mark. Mark's just so happy for you, Matt, and what you've done for the fishing community. And we're all in this together. This is one of those times where I believe that. You know, when the government told me that because they were trying to, tell me I couldn't do something, well, I'm not really down with that. Then I don't really believe in the whole we're all in this together. But in this instance, we really are. We're going to have as good a time as we want to have. And really, isn't that the point of this? The reality of things is we make what we want to make out of whatever we have. And whether that's an event, whether that's a day's fishing, whether that's a conversation with the guy that works next door to you, I don't know. You make it what you want it. And when we all come together like this, and we're all gonna I just keep seeing the whole festival grounds filled with people hanging out together and listening to the music and having something to eat and having a beer and all the guys that have been fishing all day and girls, I'm not being sexist. Whoever was fishing are going to say, hey, I'll meet you over at the festival. And then everybody's going to tell stories all night, and I had the big one on. He was right there. And when we lost him and I couldn't net him and whatever, you're going to hear that story. Someone will have that story, if not a lot of people at Saturday night and Sunday night, and isn't that what it's about? Isn't that the fun of being in those groups within a group? And it's all the same people. It's all the same people for the same reasons being there. And you don't have to be a fisherman, but it's just that like-minded, fun, positive vibe that everybody just enjoys. And I see the whole place filled up with people hanging out and having fun and looking at all the stuff. And we got great stuff. We got great stuff to look at, but just all of us being together, like the fishing community, the angling community, the people that like the outdoors. Look at where we live, the Snert run was last week, and people are out four-wheeling and stuff, and turkey season opens Monday too. Youth season already started last week, or had whatever their youth day was. You see birds gobbling and strutting around and stuff. I love this time of year. The lilacs are ready to bloom. There's no sweeter smell in the whole wide world than fresh spring lilacs, and used to love finding them out in the woods during turkey season when you'd find them wild. They're just but this is the start. We're starting the season. It's like NASCAR. NASCAR starts with the Super Bowl. They start with the 500, Morel season too. And I've never even done that. I have a buddy of mine, Mo, who's in Idaho now and guides in Alaska. But when he was here, and he's from downstate in the Catskills, he was a mushroom hunting SOB, man. He was down, and he does it in Idaho now. And just collects tons of these crazy, awesome mushrooms. I'm not a terrible mushroom guy, but it is fungus. Among us, I don't know. See, look, I was going to sign off, man, but I could sit here and talk with everybody all night. Courtney figured out the song that we're going to come out to on stage on Saturday when we were in the car earlier. Her and I are going to come out together, and we'll have matching capes on, and we're gonna run across the stage to the Beastie Boys. Which song from the Beastie Boys? You gotta fight for your right. To walleye fast, to party. Capes. Like a black cape. I got one for Chuck and Nick. It's a black cape. And you too. No. We'll get Pat Mooney in one. That'll be funny. And we're going to run around the stage. It'll be black. Let's say Walleye Fest on the back of the cape. Kind of a cross between Dracula and Muhammad Ali. Somewhere's in there.
Eric You got take them out of the boat.
I'll get you hooked up, Eric. All right. Jim Carker is one of the Jim Carker's another one of those people for me. He has solutions for problems, even when I don't realize it is one. So Jim's comment is anyone using a GoPro or filming while fishing? We could make a video for next year's Walleye Fest. That's an outstanding idea, and we are going to put something up that lets people know if you have footage, you can send to us, and we will edit it and make it into a yearly Walleye Fest video, like a best of, or what do you call those videos that you show everybody as much as you can? I don't know, but it'd be cool. That's a great idea, Jim. That's an outstanding idea. Surround yourself with the smartest people in the room. You know, that's how you do that kind of stuff. Get to bed. There's charters, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, you can. There are plenty of charters, actually. You can look. You can go right to the website, and there we got some of them listed there. All right, guys. I'm gonna go get a hold of Austin McIntosh, and we're gonna go from there. Thank you, everybody. I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow morning from the lake. It's Friday, baby. It's Friday. Wake up and it's Friday. That's bitching. I love Fridays. I'm going fishing in the morning, and I will see you guys then. Keep your tip up. Love you all very much. See you in the morning. Maybe not.
I know there's charters. I was just wondering if people were off.